I mean, Walsh is a fabulous team. I mean, there's 6 or 7, maybe even 8 D1 players in that team. I mean, you've got to bring your A game when you're playing them.
Have to lose to a team before we can get pumped up to play them, you know what I mean? But obviously that's just a fact, our season. We were undefeated last year and lost, to them in the state semis, And so yeah, that was on the back of their mind. I didn't bring it up, but I'm sure they talked about it in their little meetings and stuff.
I heard one of the girls say when they were coming out they wanted revenge, so I think that had a lot to do with how good they played and how bad they wanted to beat us.
It's the most amazing high. It's the most, after last year, they embarrassed us, and we came out with everything. We gave all our heart tonight, and it's just amazing.
Well, considering last year, we put all of our anger and frustration towards that, but unfortunately we didn't score in the first half, but once we got the ball in the net, we just kept going, and it was a domino effect, so.
There was no game today, guys. There was one team on the field.
Okay.
One team and 2 posts. That's what was on the field today.
Just look out. We're back.
Yeah, I can figure. You want to figure out the score?
The red score.
They were still upset as I would have been if we beat them in the state semifinal last year, and I think they felt they should have won that game. And they were fired up. I mean, we've had a target on our back all year, especially against these guys, and especially against Strongsville. And both games were battles. We came to play against Strongsville. We unfortunately did not come to play tonight. And you have an off night against a team like that, and they're going to punish you. And they punished us tonight. They deserved it. Not really, because when that ball pinged off the post twice, it's not like we had been attacking. I mean, they had been in our end for much of that half, and you let a team attack. Doesn't matter how strong your defense is, they're going to break eventually, and that's what happens. We've gotten used to the first 10 or 15 minutes of every game just seeing intense pressure, and it's because everybody's just so jacked up to play the defending state champion, and then all the preseason press we got just made that target even that much bigger. But I hoped after we survived that first 10, 15 minutes we'd be able to step it up, and then I hoped again after halftime when we got out of the first half 0-0. I hoped, our message at halftime was, hey, it's a new game. Forget about the first half. It's 0-0. It's a 40-minute game from here on out. But then they just put us right back under pressure from the opening whistle, and they wanted it. I mean, they did not take the foot off the gas even when we had much of our some of our JV kids in. I mean, they were still attack with your first 11. I mean, they obviously wanted this game tonight, so I got to take my hat off. I mean, they deserved it. They deserved it.
Did you almost think deja vu? Balls off the post, 0-0 at half?
Yeah, it was a lot like the state final the first half, and then unfortunately in the second half, obviously we gave up goals, and I think the first half was a lot like the state final. Unfortunately, we didn't get any shots off the whole game, but it was a little unfortunate, but it was a lot like the state final.
It was so scary. And the end of the first half, Dino was like, yeah, this is exactly what's happening last year. Balls hitting off, like we have possession 75% of the time. We're not finishing opportunities, and we're all like last year. But I mean, we put them away, so there's nothing really more to say.
No. You know what? It was very positive at half. I didn't even say anything about, what could happen again. I just said, you guys, I mean, this first half now, you can tell, we're attacking, we're dominating, balls are going wide of the post, hit the crossbar. The goalie is no factor because we're not hitting everything at her, and just keep going. So we didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, like the first half was really similar, and it was like scary to think of that because it was 0-0, and like what if the same thing happened? Like it would have been like we didn't do anything. So I think that we definitely we talked about it at half how it was similar, and we just had to prove that we could do it because last year we dominated, but they still.
We were more aggressive. We beat them to pretty much, lots of balls. They're a good team. They're a good team. A good team also finds ways, not to give up a goal. When they're being, kind of dominated, with possession and scoring opportunities. And I've seen them play where they haven't created any chances and still find a way to almost win games. So that's a great sign of a great team. But today, we're first to the ball. We did well when we got the first to the ball, and we put a couple chances away.